What's going on? What's up? It's Papa Hoss, and today I got a question for you folks. What's got two thumbs is going to smoke 6 racks of ribs, a pork butt, in the snow when it's about single digits? This guy. So let's get started. And here's the beautiful meat. We got the pork butt. We got 6 slabs of ribs, and let's season these bad boys. All right, so we are going to start with the pork butt first, and I'm only going to show you me seasoning one thing of ribs, and then I'll show you the finished product when we're done that. Just because I don't think you want to watch me do 6 slabs of ribs, but we're going to go ahead, get it out of the cryovac. And you know what? Let's get a cutting board just to make life a little easier as well. So, and of course, we're gonna pat it down a little bit just to dry it off from the juices and everything. So we are gonna get a paper towel, just pat it down a little. And you know, on this channel, we don't do binders. I'm also not doing the MSG this time just because I don't know if the people I'm cooking for like MSG. So no MSG on this one, even though we know it makes stuff good. And just trying it out. So I'm just gonna use the Papa Hoss pork blend, and we're just gonna season this bad boy up after we throw this trash away. So 1 sec. All right, so we're gonna do the fat side second because that's our presentation side, and we're just gonna season this bad boy up. You've seen me season before. Just try to go high, try to cover evenly, get the sides. Am I gonna need to make another pork bottle before Rib and Wing Fest? Hopefully not. There's a good chance though. Good chance. So pat that down a little bit. Don't actually rub the rub, even though it's a rub. So you think you can rub it, but you can't. Get the sides. Okay. Let's try to just soak it up on the cutting board a little bit. Save some salt or some pork rub. That actually did a pretty good job. Pretty good job indeed. So now we do this side. Okay. And this is a nice chunk of meat. I don't know how big it was. I might go back and look later. I don't know, but it can hold plenty of rub, no problem whatsoever. And I don't score my pulled pork. I know some people do. I don't think it makes much of a difference. It doesn't add much flavor. The rub doesn't penetrate that much deeper. And I think we'll be all right not scoring it. So if you like to score it, comment down below, say why you score it. Is it the penetration? Is it the presentation? Is it just habit? Let me know. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna need another rib, pork mix tomorrow by Rib and Wing Fest. And I don't think I'm gonna shoot a video for that just because it's gonna be a lot of work and it's gonna be cold, and it's just, I want the food to turn out really good that day. I'm not saying I don't want this to turn out good, but that's an important day because I've got a lot of people coming over, and I don't want to be distracted with the camera. So now we are going to go ahead and move on to the ribs. Got to get my meat hook so I can take the membrane off, because just like last time, I'm a little bit extra, and I like to take my membrane off with a meat hook. So we do that. Let's I've been getting these big meaty things of ribs at Sam's lately, and they had some smaller ones this time around, so I saved a little bit of money and got 3 packs for what would have cost me 2 last week. So give and take, I guess. It just means more ribs get made. And like I said, I'm only going to show you me doing one, and then I'll show you the finished product before I put them in the fridge overnight so they can dry up. Alright, so we're back with the ribs. We're going to pat it down like we did the pork. Dry it off a little bit. I guess we're not going to pat the other side down because seasoning's already stuck on it. We're going to take our meat hook, go to one of the small bones. Not sure if I'm a huge fan of this rack or not, but we're not going to get lucky like we did last time, but just got to get the membrane off. Okay. Are we going to get the membrane off completely? This doesn't look like it's working with us today. Whoops. My bad. Try one of these small bones. There you go. That got a lot better membrane pull. There you go. Now we got the membrane off. And now we just season the bad boy. I do lightly do the bone side just because there's flavor in that. There's a little bit of meat, but not much. I am going to trim this little piece off because that's just going to burn. There you go. And so we trim that little fat piece off, and I'm going to just continue seasoning a little bit. Sorry if you hear my little girl crying. She's having a bad day today. She's getting told what to do. Just seasoning that. And that's one rack for you. So I'll show you what the 6 racks look like and the pulled pork. The pulled pork's right there, so spoiler, that's what it's going to look like. But I'm going to show you what they look like before I put them in the fridge, uncovered overnight. Alright, so that took forever, but I got 6 racks of ribs and some future pork, pulled pork right here, all seasoned out. And like I said, I'm going to put them in the fridge overnight. I'm going to put them uncovered so the salt can penetrate in, so it can dry it out a little bit. And we're going to smoke it tomorrow after work. I'll see you guys there. Bye. All right, so it's ribbon pork night. We're smoking the pork. We're smoking the ribs. The pork's been on for about 4 hours. It's sitting out at about 147. The ribs just got put on. I put all 6 racks on the Oklahoma Joe. The pulled pork is going to be on the Pit Boss Highlands, or Pit Boss Savanah pellet smoker. I'm not going to take my camera out just because it's so cold and the snow. I don't want to damage my camera, but it's going really smooth. Hopefully we can be done before 2 a.m. So I'll show you guys some progress when we get there. You'll see me next time when I'm gonna wrap the ribs or the pork, whichever one comes first. I'm doing an hour and a half for the ribs smoked. I'm doing an hour and 45 wrapped in foil, and then I'm doing 15 glazed with the sauce. I'm gonna do 4 of them with sweet sauce, and I'm gonna do 2 of them with my sweet hellfire sauce. So they're gonna be good, hopefully. See you guys later. All right, so the ribs just hit an hour and a half, and now we are going to put them meat side down because we're gonna switch it. I'm gonna put a little bit of apple juice in, about half a cup, and we're gonna get these bad boys back on the smokers. And I'm not gonna show you me doing this the whole time. It's the same process for all 6 racks. Half a cup, try not to spill it, and just gently wrap it. Let's wrap this side first because this is the side with the juice. We're gonna do that. All right, so I will be back when it's time to pull the pork, which is gonna be real soon. So at 5 hours and 53 minutes, the pork butt is ready to wrap. I'm gonna do 2 cups of apple juice, so 4 of these little half cups, just to keep the moisture in. And then I'm gonna wrap it and put it back on until it hits 203. It's kind of neat that the ribs and the pork basically finished like 5 or 10 minutes apart, or at least to the wrapping point. And the reason I'm using apple juice and foil is because the apple juice will keep it moist and help steam, and the foil cooks a little faster and steams it out a little bit, so it just rushes the cooking process a little bit. And we're gonna put these bad boys back on the smoker. See you guys when it's done. All right, so I steamed the ribs for about an hour and a half, and now I'm gonna glaze them and put them back on for about 15 minutes just to finish up. The pork should be done as well once I'm done with the barbecue sauce. I'm gonna do 4 with the Kinder's Sticky Honey Barbecue and 2 with my sweet hellfire sauce. Just gonna coat it, and the reason I'm putting it back on for about 15 minutes is so everything can tack up, and when it tacks up, it'll be ready to go. So we will see you when the pork is ready. All right, so at about 7.5 hours, the pork is done. It is super, oh, that is butter. It is probing at 203, but I mean, it is like liquid butter, not even warm butter. 207 in some spots, so it is definitely ready for the warmer. Guys, that's going to go ahead and do it for this video. Go ahead, like, comment, and share the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I do got some Retro Ranger review videos coming soon, and yeah, I can't wait to eat this. I'll have a picture of what the ribs and pork looks like tomorrow. I'll have that at the end of the video, but thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned for the next video. Peace.